JoJo here. I decided to do another video today, and this one I got the idea from the Homespun Wife. Hello Sherry, I'm going to tag you in this. Anyway, it is a few of my favorite things or treasures. I have a few things that are not worth anything, but they mean a lot to me, and I just thought people might really like to see these, so I thought I would share. First thing, which everybody probably has this, but on my honeymoon, my husband and I went to Charleston. I was 20 when we married. I had never been there, had never traveled anywhere really except for the coast of the mountains in North Carolina. And so, when we went to Charleston, I was in love. I just loved it, even though it was so cold. I almost died of the cold back then. Now I would like it. But anyway, we didn't have much money, and I couldn't get what I wanted that day, and you might guess, it's a sweetgrass basket. Years later, we had a second honeymoon there. We'd probably been married 30 years. I'm not sure. Maybe that would, you know what? Yeah. And my husband bought me this. Would you look at that? I just love this basket. And we were able to find this one. We had gone to Boone Hall. You know what? I don't think it was on our anniversary trip. We took the kids once, and we went to Boone Hall Plantation and toured it. I'd always wanted to do that. Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it. One time, it's good to go. But there was some women down at the slave quarters making these baskets, and I was like, I want one, and we'd check the price. We said, we'll go to the market. Well, at the market, they were a lot higher. So we drove back to that place, and there they were, but they were gone. So I was devastated. This is right. Then the next time, it was on the way back from taking my daughter to college one year. We went there, and we were driving down the road, and there was a car parked on the side of the road with her trunk up, and she was sitting in a chair beside her trunk selling these. So we stopped and got a pretty good deal. If you're going to go to Charleston and buy these, don't go into the market. Try to find an individual outside of the market. That's where you'll get your best deal. All right, this is item number 1. I'm going to share 6 things. The second thing was my 16th birthday present from my grandmother Myrtle. Her and I just loved each other, and she gave me this little vase. It's nothing much, but I love it. And it says on the bottom, made in Italy. It's bronze. And I have kept it all these years. It's a long time since my 16th birthday. But I have this in my bedroom, and I love it. So, from my grandmother. I'm sentimental like that. Third thing was something from my other grandmother. My dad's mother, my grandmother Eula. It's just a little blue jay china piece or porcelain thing. Made in Japan. When I was a little girl, I used to stay with my grandmother. While my parents worked. I was the baby of 3 girls, and I just always thought this was beautiful. So when she passed away, I was able to get it. So this is a treasure of mine for sure. Going along those lines, in my grandmother's family, she had 2 sisters who never married. Well, they did marry, but they never had any children. And when my Aunt Eula McQuarter passed away, we were able to go into her house, and I got this. If you can see it, it's a jester's head powder dish, depression, something. I thought this was absolutely lovely. I love this thing. Feels like it has something written on the bottom. I've never even looked at it, but I can't read it. I'm going to have to make a rubbing of that. I've never noticed that. Well, anyway, I loved this. And once my mother, after I'd had it for several years, my mother went to a yard sale and found me another, so I have 2. So I really like them. And I forgot the name of the company. The third thing is a little odd, but I love it. When my father-in-law passed away, his wife, his second wife, my husband's stepmother, took my father-in-law's shirts and had them made into aprons. And she gave all the women in the family, maybe it was before he died, but she knew he was sick, and look at that. Is that not the coolest little thing? I don't wear it because I don't want to get it messed up. But I love it, and this was my father-in-law's shirt. I will cherish this. I may wear it when I'm not cooking anything greasy. I don't like that. Okay, the last thing is not anything old or kind of old or that sentimental. But when my parents passed away, my daddy had money in his wallet. It was a good bit of money. And we split it 3 ways through the 3 girls. And I decided, I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but knowing how money just gets consumed on bills and things like that, I decided I wanted something to keep. And so at the time, I was really into Swarovski crystal. And, a little dusty, sorry. I bought this. It's the little bird bath with the little gems inside. Sorry, I shake all the time. Isn't it precious? I always said that this symbolized my mama and my daddy. And they were rock hounds, and they would go mining all the time, and she loved gems and gemstones. And I thought the water, which were little crystals, kind of symbolized that. And that's why I bought that. So this is a treasure of mine as well. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much. And I'm going to upload another video that's going to be called What I Collect. One of the things, well, I might do 2 of my collections. There are many. Too many. Thanks for watching, folks, and I hope that you'll all have a blessed day. Thank you so much.